I'm Diana Felzone, and this is 4for4 SciTech, where we discuss 4 hot SciTech topics in 4 minutes. There's been a ban on selfie sticks at Wimbledon. Katie, is this a great idea or a total travesty of epic proportions for selfies?
If you go to a sporting event and you're more concerned with taking a photo of yourself than the game, then I think you're doing it wrong. But what are you doing, Diana?
I'm trying to take a selfie, that's all. It's not distracting.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of selfie sticks. I always think of those girls taking a photo in front of the East Village explosion. I don't know. Not the right place for a glamour shot.
Yeah, you have to know timing, obviously.
Yeah, I was walking down 34th Street the other day, and there was a guy filming himself with a selfie stick, and he was like a bulldozer. Everybody was getting out of his way, and he had no self-awareness. So I'm for the ban of selfie sticks pretty much everywhere.
I've got to say, though, I mean, is there a war on these things? You know, Apple's banning them from WWDC and, you know, kind of the pariahs of, like, technology accessories now. And don't you look cool with that, you know? I mean, I don't see what the big problem is.
I think it takes a good picture. And at the end of the day, we're a narcissistic generation that just wants to look good and capture every single second of our lives. I don't see a problem. And it's not distracting at all. Hey, guys, say cheese. No, seriously, a little bit more to the
I don't think I'm even in this picture.
Archaeologists resurrect the church where Pocahontas was married. James, what does this mean for history?
It's super cool. You know, we're used to archaeologists digging into the ground. Now they're going to rebuild something. They found the site of the church where, in 1614, Pocahontas is said to have married John Rolfe. Really, really cool. We'll get, like, people who go there will be able to get an idea of what it was like to stand where she stood. Yeah. And in the history of the United States, I think it's a big, big deal.
I think it's really great how scientific innovation allows us to kind of recreate the past like this and also preserve monuments and history like this going forward. There's new technology that you can use lasers to map out different historical land sites. So I think this is really great, and hopefully selfie sticks will be banned there as well.
Now we need to bring Pocahontas back.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll allow other people to get married there? I think it would be a good spot for history buffs. Maybe you'll even get a Disney movie named after you.
Maybe. That could happen. Although I think Disney was wrong in some of those historical facts. But that is interesting. It's another monument. It makes you curious of where we're standing right now at this point of time, what lies beneath, and it piques our curiosity. A newly discovered Costa Rican glass frog looks like Kermit the Frog. Katie, does this frog have a future in film?
Does this mean that Miss Piggy is real? Because that would be great. But actually, I want these Kermits to sing "It Ain't Easy Being Green" to prove that they're the real deal. And after that, I'd like to take one home as a pet.
It's really cute, and I love that, like, it was named after the study author's lead, you know, or his mother, sorry.
Yeah.
It's the Hyalinobatrachium dianae, I believe.
Nice.
And nice.
Yes.
Apologies to any Latin speakers, but it was, a nice touch, and it's cool. Like, it's great that we're finding these things.
Yeah, and they said that this was like the most recent glass frog since 1973 in that area, and there's about 14 different types of species in this tiny little territory. And so I think this is good for raising awareness for different amphibians and these different types of ecosystems. So, and of course he's adorable and hopefully gets along with all the other Muppets.
He is adorable, but this also, once again, it brings us back to what else is out there that we don't know about. We think we know everything about everything because we live in such a social media society, but really, we have so much of this earth that we still have not discovered. DNA test defects in beer to see if it's gone bad. Lauren, is this a good use of SciTech?
Oh, definitely. For brewers, there's some bacteria that can really muck up their samples sometimes. There's Pediococcus and Lactobacillus. If you get too much in there, I know, I got it. If you get too much in there, it can make your beer really sour. And so normally what they would do is culture the beer, which would take lots of time, but they can look for DNA chunks of the bacteria in their beer sample, and it takes a couple hours, so why not?
Yeah.
And, you know, we've seen DNA technology, like, not so many years ago, this was something that was real heavy-duty science, and now we're seeing it come into a lot more consumer uses, like, you know, we can do our own DNA testing now. You can call these services up and use it. So another use of that, and also, you know what, I love beer, and if it saves me getting if I'm going to get less bad pints, then I'm all in favour of it.
Yeah.
This is going to be my new excuse. I didn't drink too much, the beer was bad. But actually, I think this is great. This is going to result in less wasted beer, so save the beer.
Yeah, save the beer, I think, is really the message. When they thought of DNA testing, I don't think anyone thought it was going to go actually into our alcoholic beverages, but more power to you, especially if you're a beer aficionado. Now you know what we think. Tell us what you think on Twitter with the hashtag 4for4 SciTech. Hey, guys, want to take a quick selfie? Okay. Cheese!